Hi everyone, welcome to another cleaning video. Today we're going to do a lot of cleaning in this kitchen. This is a back to work cleaning video. Work has it's been really good, and I'm going into my third week. When you guys see this will be my third week of work, and I'm really enjoying it. But the downside of going back to work is keeping the house cleaned. And I do get help with the boys or from the boys, but sometimes they miss a few things or they're too busy to get to doing some things. And it's okay. But at the same time, it's not okay because it's overwhelming for myself because I know how I like my house cleaned. And with everything going on, it just has not been able to stay cleaned. But welcome back if you are new and feel comfortable doing so. Please introduce yourself down below. Let me know where you're watching from. I love chatting with you guys. And for those that return, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. We're going to get into today's video, and we've got, like I said, lots to do. We've got the kitchen to get cleaned and deep cleaned and wiped down. We've got the dining room we need to clean. We also need to clean the living room and get some laundry folded. So if you're here for some motivation, then I hope that today's video provides that for you. If not, inspires you to do something for yourself or for someone else. And let me know if you decide to clean with me, if you prop me up on a TV, tablet, phone, or decide to sit back and enjoy with a cup of coffee or your choice of beverage. Lately, for me, it's been coffee because I've been tired. But let's get into it. And I am so happy that you guys are here. So for those that are new and don't know about who I am and what I do and why I do what I do here, as I said earlier, my name is Rosa, or if I did not say that, my name is Rosa, and I just recently started going back into the workforce outside of home, and this is week 3. And why did I do it? It was time. It was time for me to go back. I've been a stay-at-home mom, work from home mom for many years, on and off for many, many years. But I miss the availability to do things from home or, run some errands. But I also miss the structure of going to work and limiting myself. So, for instance, knowing that I have to be at work Monday through Friday between 8 and 4:30, I can't do anything but work. So if I don't have time in the day, then I can say no to something. Where before, I always felt obligated or felt bad that I had the time, air quotes, and didn't do it or didn't run an errand for someone or whatever the case is. But what many don't know is that even when I wasn't working out of the home, I still worked from home. For example, YouTube. I also have a podcast that I co-host with one of my dearest friends here on YouTube and over on Instagram, which is Mandy. And so with doing research and creating content for, twice a week, and also maintaining a vlogging channel, and also working with brands. That's a lot of work. And I'm also a caregiver for my mother. So needing to make sure that her appointments are set, and being available for my kids, and managing the home. Now, all of that still stands, but now I've added something extra. And again, I did it because I wanted to get back out there. Now, do I see myself retiring from this job? Most definitely. I have truly enjoyed working for this company and who I work for. So I'm super excited for the opportunity and the blessing to go back to work. But there are times where I'm just like, oh, why did I do this to myself? Because I'm mentally and physically exhausted. This day that I'm cleaning, so if some were asking, well, when do you find the time? I don't have the time because nothing else has changed in regards to Liam's baseball games and tournaments. I mean, those are still every other weekend, and practices every single week. So that doesn't change. So I have to find the time when I'm given the time. So this day, we were supposed to be in a town for a scrimmage game. It was an all-day scrimmage game. It was 2 games on Saturday, and I got notification that it got canceled. So what did I do? I slept in, and then I got up and started cleaning my house. And this is some of the video, or some of the content, or some of the cleaning that I filmed or I did that day. But I still have much more to do. But again, I'm just going to do what I can, when I can, and provide it for you guys. And so if you're wondering, for those that have been around and wondering, well, what is she doing and how is she cleaning? Again, I have boys that sometimes are on their game with helping, and sometimes they're not. And so I just need to go behind them and clean and do what I can. And this day I was given quite a bit of time to do work or to do some stuff in cleaning. Sunday, the following day, I was with my mom, and then my brother was in town, so I was hanging out with him, so I didn't really get to do much work or much cleaning, but I did get some laundry taken care of, so I was able to get something done on Sunday. So now that the kitchen is just about done, there's still a few things that I need to do, such as mopping. But before I move on to that, I need to get dinner started. So tonight's dinner, we're having beef stew or stew beef, or in Spanish it's called carne guisado, and we're going to have that over white rice. And so I need to just go ahead and get that going and cooking. And so while that is cooking, I wanted to move on to the rest of the house, and again, then go back into the kitchen and finish mopping it. But I didn't want to mop it while I was prepping dinner and getting dinner started, because I knew I'd be walking back and forth and then potentially getting something spilled on the floor. Just didn't want to take that risk or have that chance. So that is what we're doing here, and then we'll be moving on into the dining room and getting that all nice and cleaned.
Every time I close my eyes, every time I close my eyes, every time I close my eyes.
So I haven't vacuumed behind that little table in quite some time. So I'm happy that I pulled that out, but I also needed to, like I said, clean off my dining room or clean up my dining room by cleaning off my dining room table. And also I've been looking for like a centerpiece. And so I first said, Rosa, just shop your home, which I did. So I just moved a few things off this table, or just one thing off this table, moved it over to the dining room, and then I also added a couple more things, and I think I caught it at the end. I'm not terribly sure, but what I did was I was propagating some plants, and they were rooting, and so I went ahead and separated those and made into two small ones, and so I put those on top of the dining room table. So I'm trying to bring more life and greenery into our home, instead of fake plants, although can't go wrong with fake plants. But I want, now that I'm able to really truly tend to them, because I won't be traveling so much to Ohio due to my mom's illness and me taking care of her, they won't die. Even as much as I ask the boys, can you please water my plants? I would forget to tell them to water my plants. And so I'm just happy that I'll be able to tend to them a little bit more. So after I finish vacuuming the floor, I will then go into mopping, but also putting a iRobot or a vacuum. A company sent me they were so kind to send me a vacuum, which I will be putting it together. The first one that they sent to me, I did a review on, and I liked it. I really do. But I gave it to my friend because she needed one bad. Hers had broken, and I was like, okay, here, go ahead and take it. And so I'm excited that it reached out to me again and sent me out another one. And so I will be definitely using this one in my home, something that's easy, especially now that I'll be working. I can just set it up on my app and hit roam or vacuum or clean. So I'm not sure what we're going to name him, because he deserves a name, and it's a he. So he deserves a name. So if you guys have a proper name for this contraption, please let me know down below. I know if I leave it up to Liam, he's quick to pick very simple names. We'll call him George or Smith or something. So let me know what your thoughts are. So we're going to go ahead and get this together. And as you guys can see, I have a pile of clothes that need to get folded. And I'm excited to bring you that laundry motivation. If you are here for it, make sure you guys are subscribed, hit that notification bell, so you don't miss that video once it goes live. So of course, while watering my plants, as I mentioned earlier, one of the struggles is remembering to water my plants. I needed to come out here and water these plants as well. Although, it's been raining on and off, not a lot. And we do have a sprinkler system, but of course, the sprinkler system does not reach the hanging plants. I needed to go ahead and water those and a few others. But while being out here, I noticed that I needed to not only shake out the hammock, but also put a few things back into our little storage unit there. Just extra pots, or I think they're pots that I had to plant a few things, new plants if I needed to, because the ones that are on the table, they multiply. The babies come out so much and so quickly. So I wanted to make sure that I had extra pots for them. So when it happens, I have it on standby instead of waiting and figuring life out at the last minute and then it's too late and all that great jazz. But we are going to head back in and get the laundry that's on the chair folded and put away. Majority of all this stuff is Cameron, so I need to make sure I fold it and put it into his room. But we still have a few other things that need to get done in today's video. I hope you guys are sticking it out, and if you are, thank you guys so much for being here. Your support means the world to me, for those that continue to come back, and I wanted to just take this moment and appreciate each and every one of you. I know some come, some go, some stay for the long haul, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Our channel is our channel, because without you, we wouldn't have the channel, and I wouldn't reach the people that my channel or videos have been reaching. And so I thank every single one that has been here, that has shown their love and their support, and I appreciate every share, every mention, every comment, everything. And so thank you guys so much for being here. So again, we've got much more to do. Let's get back into it. We've got to finish up the vacuuming and then head into the laundry room and get all of that cleaned out and mop the floors as well. So one of the areas in the laundry room that doesn't get much attention are the shelves. I just use them to store my things, but I noticed that they needed to get dusted. So while I was wiping down the washer and the dryer, I just happened to look up and say, oh, these shelves need it. And so then I also went the extra mile here and cleaned off of this little shelving unit that I have on the floor. It holds all of my extra cleaning stuff that I can't fit or don't want out on display because one, it's either tacky or ugly or whatever the case is, but needed to dust this out. Also vacuum behind there, along the side of the washer. Now coming up soon, I plan on doing a really good deep clean because I know a few things have fallen behind the dryer and the washer, and I know that there's a crazy amount of dust back there, and so I want to make sure that I get that done. And when I do take care of that or handle that, I'll definitely be filming that. And I just want to thank you guys yet again. I know I've said this earlier, but I thank you so much for being here. You guys could have chosen any other video to provide you guys with the motivation, but you came here, and I am beyond thankful and grateful. And I hope that today's video provided that for you. Again, if you are new, welcome. And if you feel comfortable doing so, please introduce yourself. I'm floored with the progress of this channel, and I'm floored with the response. And so many of you are so kind by saying you should be further along on your channel, meaning with more subscribers and views. But you know what? It's the algorithm. It's YouTube. It's not me. I didn't do anything. I come, I show up, I provide. If YouTube likes me, it'll push me out. If it doesn't, it's okay. As long as you get to get motivated and get excited for what I put out. And as much as I am and excited as I am to show you and invite you into my home. So again, thank you guys so very much for being here. I love you guys so much, and your support means the world. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Much love and God bless.